Hello and good evening. It's Erica here from B2 Paper Crafts coming to you live with another Case the Catty. Tonight's Case the Catty is a little bit different. I am showing you two suites from the online exclusives that went live on March the 5th. I believe that was Tuesday. So online exclusives don't appear in a catalog. Online exclusives allow Stampin' Up! To keep producing new things and putting them online for you to enjoy. And they also will include a lot of samples that their designers have created. And so I took copies of them and put them in a document so that I can show them to you. So it's almost like my own little mini catalog here. Hi, Gina. Good evening. Nice of you to join in. I hope you enjoy tonight. So we're going to do a card from the Flowering Zinnias suite of products, and then we're going to do another card from a Little Latte. That's hard to say. A Little Latte. Hi, Lena. Welcome. So I don't know if you've had a chance to take a look at those suites yet. I'm going to start with showing you everything that you get in the Flowering Zinnias suite. So they've called the suite the Flowering Zinnias, and what you get with that is you get a stamp set called the Simply Zinnia, and then you get an embossing folder, which is absolutely gorgeous, and then you get some little gemstones and some designer series paper. So I'm going to turn my camera down so that you can see what I'm talking about. Tonight might go over an hour. I'm not sure. I hope you can stick around. If not, you can pick up the replay later on. Okay, so let's add, I haven't added my other camera yet. Let me just add my extra camera here. Allow that and then share it. And then add it to the stage. And then I will just make that larger. There we go. Okay. I hope I have everything here tonight. I've been making projects like crazy, especially with this Flowering Zinnias. All right, so here's the stamp set, Simply Zinnia. So it's got this beautiful flourish of zinnias, and it's got this single zinnia with this gorgeous leaf here. And then it's got a little bit of a background. You'll find this little, kind of look like little stars or little tiny minuscule flowers. They're actually the stamen from the flower itself. So if you go online and you look up zinnias just to see what they look like, they come in every single color imaginable, and they have a very common center with these kind of like star-like little pistules that come up from the flower. They're very pretty. I've never grown zinnias, but they look like they make a beautiful cut flower. So I might actually get some this summer or in the spring and put some in pots. Okay, so you get the stamp set. It's a red rubber stamp set, and then it comes with a set of dies, and these have been so much fun to play with. They basically make, look at my little thing. Well, you'll see them on my cards, but they make, you cut out, there's two styles of flowers, and then you layer them together. So you can layer them in multicolors if you want, or you can layer them as a single flower like this one here, this flower. So I've just been having so much fun. So you have this centerpiece. These are the little star-like pistules, and then you have a centerpiece in the middle. And this one I actually layered 3 pieces. Most of them I just did 2. And then you've got these really great leaves that you can cut out as well. It's so much fun. And then there's this other flower that you can make here, this little guy here. There's 2 little flowers, and you mount them together. You layer them on top of each other, and they've got this gorgeous little stem. So much fun. So I'll show you some of the cards that I've been making. And then you've got this embossing folder. It's Zinnia's embossing folder. Here it is here. It's hard to see. But you want to watch this one. The flowers are actually going this way. Normally the design, here's the fold at the top. Normally the design is portrait style, but this one they've turned on the side. So you'll put your cardstock in like this. to get the flower. You'll see the stems going up like this. Okay, so just watch the orientation of this folder when you use it. There's so much more you can do with this. I actually want to emboss with gold this whole thing and try that out. But it's a huge embossing folder. And then you get these gorgeous little rhinestones, not rhinestones, sorry, sequins. I love the sequins. They don't make holes in them anymore. So that's kind of cool. But you've got the lemon lime twist, which is this beautiful green color. You've got lemon lolly, melon mambo, and then you've got your pumpkin pie. And they're kind of phosphor, what are they called? Luminescent gemstones. They're really pretty. Okay, and then wait till you see the papers. The papers are just gorgeous. So I've already been in this package already, but I should have sheets to show you. Take these sheets out. So you've got this one. It's just gorgeous. Kind of does remind me of some of the 70s fabrics. And then on the back of that, you see, here's your little, I think they're called pistules. These little tiny things here. And that's what this stamp is all about. This little background stamp you could match up with the papers. And then you've got this gorgeous one. I'll show you a card I made with this. So often we get paper that has a duplicate image on each side. Okay, so there's that one. And then on the back, you've got this beautiful lemon lime twist. And then you've got this one. This has got Blackberry Bliss is in this. And you've got your real red. And then you've got this beautiful petal pink on the back, some polka dots. And then this one I love. It's just pink with just the pink flowers on here. Very pretty. And then on the back is just another design in this bright melon mambo color. And then this is a gorgeous piece, the leaves. And they've done these in two greens, Old Olive and Mossy Meadow. And then you've got this striping on the back, which I love. I love stripes. And then you've got this piece here. And I've seen a lot of people have actually fussy cut around these images. Okay. So if you don't want to use the dies, you can always fussy cut. Okay. But then it's got this purple on the back. And I think this makes just such a beautiful background color. So I haven't cut out any of these yet because I've just been having so much fun with the dies. Okay, so those are the papers for the set. And the way I'm already creating, I just might have to order another package. So those are the papers called Flowering Zinnias. Okay, so here's my mini little catalog. I'm really kind of disappointed with my printer. It didn't print I put it on a really good good quality copy paper. It's a very smooth copy paper, which should pick up the color better, but they're kind of faded. Okay, so these are directly from when you go online and you go to online exclusives and you go to the Flowering Zinnias suite. Actually, you want to put in the name of the stamp set, simply Zinnia, and I think you get more samples from the stamp set than you do in the whole suite. But here is this card, and I reproduced this card. So I'll show you. So this should show you much better. So I've just got that background paper with the leaves in there, and then I stamped and colored these three single zinnias, and then I stamped and colored some leaves to put in the background. So again, I used the Old Olive, and then I actually cut out from the die the Mossy Meadow leaves. Okay, and I've got this, and I hand cut that. Sending flowers and thinking of you. I love that greeting. But I fussy cut that, and then I put the gemstones on there. So I'm really happy with the way that turned out. And then I did this on the inside. I just put some leaves and a bit of the paper there. So I'm really happy. And then I put some Wink Stella, of course, on the little pistules in there. Okay, so there's that. And this is how I decorated my envelope. I did some little leaves on the bottom, and then I did them on the flap as well, just to give you some ideas for your envelopes. So there's that card. Okay, and then I haven't made this. I want to make a box with this idea. I'm not sure I like the black and white tucked in there. I kind of think it takes away from the other colors. So these are ones that are actually cut from that one piece of paper that I showed you. And then here you've got those those little flowers that I just showed you like this. You see, so you cut the two different petals, put them together, and then you've got this cute little leaf that you can put together. And I did bring in a lemon lime twist because it's in the paper. So I've got three different greens that I've been playing with: lemon lime twist, old olive, and mossy meadow. Okay, but I think this would make a beautiful box top. Okay, and then this card here, it was another sample, and I made this, and oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous. This is that sheet that had the top and bottom flowers. So I made this card, and it's got that orange, the other DSP pattern on the back with the little yellow pistules in there. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. And then I tied some thread around here, and then I made the bow separately, and then I just put a glue dot under there and put that on there. But that turned out, and I did white embossing on there, and then this is what I did on the inside. So pretty. I just love this paper. So there's that one, and then on the envelope I did some little leaves on there. So that's another sample from the pictures online. So this is the one I want to make tonight, but I'm going to make a change to this. So when you look at this stamp here, there's a die that cuts this out. Sadly, it doesn't cut out in between all of these stems here. So I feel you have to put it on a white background so that you don't see the white. How am I explaining this? How can I explain this to you? Once you stamp this, you want it to be put on a white background so that this white in between here doesn't detract from it. So I don't know if you can see this from here, but when you go online and you look at it, they've used the die to cut this out, but can you see the white in between all of this? And then they put it on the pink background. This is the piece here. So I'm going to make this card. The card base is petal pink, and then this is one of the DSPs with the petal pink on here. Okay, but if I die cut this, you're not going to see the petal. In other words, you're not going to see this petal pink print in between the flowers. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So I might mount this with a big circle behind it or another die. Actually, there's a really great die set in the color. It's called Color and Contour. In this here, there's these dies here. So I might take one of these dies and then mount it on that on white. Okay. So this is the first card that I'm going to make tonight. And do a little bit of coloring on here. And the thank you. So I love this. Thank you so much. We're going to do that. And we're just going to do that. It looks like that's in Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie is another color that's in here. So, excuse me. So we're going to need that. Okay. And I'm going to get a block for that. And I need to grab, I've got some colors here, but I need to grab the Pumpkin Pie ink. Let's concentrate on doing the flowers first. So I think it's really great when Stampin' Up! Comes out with a stamp set, you have an option to either do your own coloring or cut something out of the paper. I think that's, kind of a fun thing. Okay. So I'm going to stamp this. I need a large block. I'm going to use my Memento black ink. Where is my Memento black ink? So I'm going to ink this up. So how is everyone? Hi, Jen. Hi, Carol. So this should fit. Nope, maybe not. I think we'll have to use the full length of this. Make sure you really press into the middle to get a really good impression. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so I got some black spots in there. Oh dear, look at, oh, I'm going to cut that out anyway. Hopefully when I color that, that will change. Okay, so it's hard to tell what color this is, but I'm sure it's either, you know, you can use Old Olive. I've got Old Olive in here. I've got Lemon Lime Twist in here as well. I brought out a bunch. So here's my light and my dark Old Olive. We've got some more smudges in there. I think I need a new Memento black ink pad. It feels a bit fluffy on the ink pad. Do you know what I mean? It's like pilled. I wonder if I should take a razor blade and just go over the top. See if I can get those pills off. Sorry, tonight's got a bit of coloring in here. Tonight. Hopefully, when you're watching this, while you're either relaxing and just watching, or you've got some other work to do while you watch me color. I mean, I seldom sit through somebody else's video just watching. I'm usually doing something else, but I'm listening intently to any tips or tricks that they might have. And then when they start talking about a part of the card that I'm not quite sure what they're doing, then of course I have to have a little look-see, right? Okay, so I'm not going to do any shading just because of time. I'm not going to do any shading in here. So these flowers look like they're done all with the petal pink color. So I'm just going to hopefully quickly color these. I'm being careful not to color over the little starry shaped things. Can someone look up the name of what these things would be called? Carol, you know your flowers really well. Are they called pistules? I think I'm saying that wrong. Are all three the same? Yes, they are. They look like they have a bit of yellow in them too. Now, if you don't want to color these, you could so easily, and I did that. I have one in the box, I think, in red. Take your cardstock. So you could take this petal pink cardstock and stamp it in the black and then cut it out. And then it's colored for you. And then if you wanted to do a bit of shading, you could just add, use these blend markers and just add some shading to it. So that's another way you can do it. And sometimes these pistules, whatever they're called, I'm going to have to figure that one out. Stamen, wait a minute, maybe they're called stamen. Sometimes they've got a sticky something on them that the bees love to pick up. And so by using your Wink of Stella on top, that kind of gives it that sticky look. And if you're thinking about some of your embellishments that you have, I made a card today and I actually used the gold butterflies that are still available. That's a great embellishment to have for these. Okay, those are done. So I think I'm going to add just a bit of, I just have this bright yellow here, where it's kind of a darker peachy color in the middle. Let me just add a bit. They've actually put it in the middle. And they've kind of covered over. You know what? I think I colored the flowers with the dark, and now this is the light. So that's not working. That was my mistake. So I'm not going to have very much shading on here. I'll just put a little bit in here. Hopefully it'll work. Once I add Wink of Stella, that will brighten that up a bit. Okay, let's grab the die and then cut this out. Stamens are male. Oh, here we go. Gina's another big time gardener. Stamens are male and pistil are female. Okay. Getting a little plant biology tonight. What did Carol say? I believe they are called florets, disc florets. They produce the pollen. Pistils. Pistils. What am I looking for? The big die. Okay, so just to explain these dies here, this die is for the center of the flower. Let me show you here. So on this one I cut out the 2 different shapes and then a third one, and I layered 3 flowers on here. And then this is this piece here. Let me put my camera down. See this piece? So this piece it goes in the center. Okay. If I can grab one out of here. Oh, here's one here. Oh my God, I'm making a big mess on my desk, you guys. Just throwing stuff around here. Here, this is what it looks like. Okay, so there's that piece there, and it goes in the center. And then you cut this little ring of pistils out. And you can double it up if you want to get more pistils. This is a single layer, but on some of my flowers, I did a double layer. Okay. And then you can do all kinds of different colors. And it doesn't have to be true to life. You can make up your own colors. But I did go and look up zinnias just to see what they look like. And most of the centers are pretty standard, like a brownie, dark purpley color, but you can do whatever you want. And it's, because you get bored doing the same thing. But isn't that pretty? And that's very vanilla with the Blackberry Bliss in the middle. I love that. That's going on a card that I'm producing. And then here's a couple of more examples. And I've got the stem on here. Look how pretty these are. These are all three layers. I just wanted to fill in some of the gaps in between. So this one I did something. I did the center first and then the pistils on top. And then I saw someone did it the other way, but I don't like this way. I like the pistils on top, because when you look at the flowers, the pistils are very pronounced. Okay, so that's those 2 pieces. And then this is just some extra foliage in the background. You could do this in a crumb cake or like a wood thing. And then you've got this beautiful leaf, and then this one cuts out the veins for the leaf if you want to layer them on top of the leaf. I don't know if I've got one ready here or not, but I have them on a couple of other cards. So this is your leaf cutout. So if you do this, say, in old olive, then you could do this in the mossy meadow color. And then if you want extra pistils, you've got some pistils here that you can glue on separately. I did that on a card. Here's your stem. This is to cut out the one zinnia. There's the little leaf stem, and then these are the 2 layering pieces for the little buds that come out. Okay, so those are all of your dies there, and I've used pretty well all. The only one I haven't used yet is this one, but I think it might fit on 2 different leaves. Yeah, see this leaf here that cuts out both of them? This cuts out a single one, and this one cuts out a double. You can stamp this double, and then these are the veins for the double. That I've just figured that out right now. Look at that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to cut this out. Let's get this card underway. And so this is kind of a monochromatic card. So, see what I mean by that white background? See, it cuts it out beautifully, but it didn't cut out these pieces, and there's no way you're going to be able to fussy cut in there. So when you put this on let's get out my card base and my layering piece. When you put this on top, it looks odd to me. You may like it. I don't like it. I want to see the polka dots behind there. whatever the background is. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to what we call, what do we call that? There's a term for adding extra stuff. I use it all the time. Step it up. That's the word. So I'm going to step it up and I'm going to use one of these dies from the Color and Contour set. Okay, so let's see. I might not have to use the whole thing. I just want to, yeah, I think I might just overlap it on there. That will look really pretty, I think, just overlapped a little bit. So let's cut this out of, I've been going through cardstock like crazy, white cardstock. Now, because there's stems on here, it's kind of screaming to me to make a little bow. So here I've got this. And then if I put this on top, look how nicer that looks. How much nicer that looks. See what I mean? Zinnias grow in a floret formation, rows of petals. Yes, and I was thinking, I mean, the stamp looks like, the stamped image looks like a real zinnia, but the cutouts do not. And these are more or less the same size, these two pieces. Stampin' Up! Could have designed it with a smaller flower in the middle. So I don't know if you have a small daisy punch, maybe you could add like a daisy in the middle just to get it to look, have some more layers, because there's longer petals and shorter petals towards the middle. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done with that. So I think this is looking good. I've got a double thing down here. I think I don't even want, is there, yeah, there is a greeting on here. Okay, let's do this greeting. And let me just grab a smaller scrap of this one. Looks perfect. It's got a mark on there. Okay, so we're going to do this greeting in pumpkin pie ink. This up a little bit more. Okay. And in the picture, yeah, it's just a straight, simple. I might want to trim it down a bit. Actually, if I look at the dies in the color and contour, there's this smaller die here, which is kind of cool. But now I don't know if my cardstock's long enough. Let's just have a look at this. Look at this cute little one. Oh my gosh, that'll work perfectly. Let's use it. So I'm definitely stepping this card up. Whoops, that's off the edge there. Hang on. Got to make sure it's on the cardstock. No, that's still off. Okay. Bear with me. I'll use that for some other card. Let's get a bigger piece. Here we go. So the floral count is in full swing here in Victoria. And the cherry blossoms are out everywhere. And then we had these big flakes of snow come down the other day. Yesterday. It started snowing, big flakes. Didn't last long and it didn't stay. Okay, let's put this on here. And cut that out. Wow, this is a really pretty die here. Let me just grab it off. So most of these little holes fell out. Little dots. How can a hole fall out? Look how pretty that die is. It was a good idea to look for that. This is a great set. This has been, I don't know, I'm thinking it's almost one of the most popular die sets for these rectangle frames because you can thread ribbon or string through these bits here, the scallops. I've seen millions of cards made with these dies. Been very, very, very popular, and it is still available. It'll probably retire for the new annual catalog because it's been around a while. Okay, so I have this. See, you could stitch with this. Stitching is coming back, by the way. I've been seeing a number of demonstrators actually using some of the newer dies that we've got, and they're doing some stitching in there. Okay, none of this is glued down. So let's start putting this together. So let me grab my, this is almost out. You can see the red coming. Come on. Okay, so let's put this on the card base. Get that nice and straight. Lena, you live up in the don't you live up in the Comox Valley? Can't remember now. Can I might put some dimensionals on here. No, I don't think we need ribbon on here. Because I think Mid-Island got quite a lot of snow. Okay, we're going to center. No, now hang on a sec. I've got to figure out where I'm going to put this. Well, it kind of goes right on top. Okay. It's going to go right on top. So let's put this on. Okay, now what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to glue towards the bottom. This is a trick I do all the time. And I'm going to put these three with some dimensionals just to lift them off the page a little bit. I love doing that. I want larger. Where are my larger dimensionals? Here we go. I'm just going to put one there. Whoops. One there. And one here. Oops, let's close up this ink pad. I'll take these off. Okay, now I'm going to put a bit of glue on the bottom here. This is going on here. Like so. Okay. And then we want this thank you so much on here. And it's kind of over to the left. It's going to cover up. I think I like it right there. I might put this on dimensional. This is flat here, so I can afford to put some dimensionals on here. Okay. Did I throw those back? Nope, they're over here. I sure do throw things around when I'm crafting. I can never find anything. I'm going to put this right here. I want to clear this scallop at the bottom. Right there should work out great. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's very pretty, I think. What do you guys think? Now that I stepped it up. Okay, now let's grab some of our gemstones here, and we're going to put in some of the pumpkin pie ones, I think. They're the closest. So we've got large, well, see now I'm going to put them here and a small one here. I might not do it like the diagram. Oh, maybe I'll do it like the diagram. I'll go like that. And then where are the other ones? And there's the big one. I have to put them in different spots because I've changed the design a little bit and put one here. There you go. What do you think? Oh, where's my Wink Estella? Let's see if I can brighten up these centers here. I think when you put your Wink Estella on and you want it to darken the color, you need to put it on as soon as you've done the blends. Works really well when you do the inks, but that brightens them up a little bit. Okay, there's that card. So this is how the original is, and then here's the stepped up version. Hope you're okay with me doing that. It's not exactly the same, but yeah, I just now you don't know. Now you know, you don't notice that white in between the flowers. Thanks, Carol. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, that's card number one. Now on to the next suite of products. I'll move this stuff away later. Okay, so my card base for this next card, I'm not sure which card I'm going to actually do. Maybe you can help me decide. Let me just put this stuff kind of by the wayside so I have room to work with the other set. Oh my gosh, you should see my desk. Okay, not to worry. Now I'm doing a presentation on Saturday. It's the downline, my downline, and a couple of other ladies, their downlines. We're doing an online presentation, and I'm reserving my other Zinnia cards for that. And then after that's done, maybe next Thursday night, I'll show all the other cards that I did. Okay, let's move on. So here's the A Little Latte suite of products. Let me just move these out of the way. Cover my glue. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay. So here are some samples that you'll find online. Now let me just bring in the suite so that you can see the whole suite. And I want the papers. And I'm missing one thing, which is there's this beautiful polka dot ribbon still over here. This ribbon, I love this ribbon. I cannot wait to make a gift bag. Look at this ribbon. It's like a burlap thing. First of all, on Monday, just this past Monday, I made this card with this set. So for those of you who didn't see the replay yet, this is the card I made using this suite. Isn't it cute? Look at the little coffee beans. And then out of the paper, you can cut out a whole bunch of coffee cups. And then you can stamp beans and stamp a spoon. And then there are these absolutely adorable gems. They're not gemstones, embellishments. And they've got little swirls on them, like chocolate swirls on them. So they almost look like little truffles. But yeah, I made this card on Monday. So let me first show you the stamp. So here are the little, look how cute these are. And there's 3 different colors. There's like a chocolate and kind of a peachy color and then a vanilla color. And they look just like, they've got little swirls on them. They look like little chocolates. So cute. Okay, so you get these, you get this ribbon. Okay, it's polka dot, kind of a burlap ribbon, which I haven't even unpackaged yet. Then here's your stamp set called Latte Love. So you get a stand-up coffee cup and you get a cappuccino cup, and then you get these milk froth things, designs. Then you get some staining, some coffee stains. This here is a cutout for inside here. So you could make this as hot chocolate or a cup of tea. Then you've got your little coffee bean and a bunch of coffee beans, and you've got some splatters, some spillover, and then you've got some steam coming out. And then I love this hello there, let's catch up. You're the best part of my day. This one's on me. Excuse me, cute greetings. And this is a photopolymer stamp set. Okay, so there's all your stamps. And here are your dies. Now the dies are unbelievable. And I haven't played with them all yet, but you have. Excuse me, I should get some water. You get this coffee cup cuts out. This little cappuccino cup cuts out. This little circle is for the frothing, the foam froth things, okay? You get these 2 little mini cups that you can cut out. You can cut out your beans, your individual beans, and you get a lot of dies for the beans. Okay, then you have, this is your, this piece here. You can cut this piece out to put on top of the mug. Okay, and then you have the makings of a coffee pot, like a drip coffee pot and a bodum, okay, or what we call a press, a French press. You can make a French press. Now, Carol, who's sitting on here, she loves a French press coffee, don't you, Carol? Yeah, when I go visit, she's always doing a French press. I have a French press too, and I rarely use it. I really need to use it. I need to grind some You have to grind chunkier coffee. Then you have the spoon you can cut out. And this is the carafe that goes underneath the bottom. And then this is the lid for this coffee pot, I think. Or this might be a little canister to keep your beans in. I'm not sure. See, I haven't played enough with this yet. Anyway, there you go. If you got my newsletter, I put a couple of videos in there to see both sets. So that went out on Wednesday, I believe, or Tuesday. Last Tuesday, I sent out a newsletter with videos of these two new suites. Okay, now the papers are just gorgeous. So let me pull out the papers. I might have separated these, I'm not sure. Okay, so there's no die for this coffee cup, for any of these coffee cups. So you can fussy cut these, but aren't they cute? I love the color combination too. You've got Calypso Coral, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Early Espresso, and this is Pecan Pie in the background. So you've got that, and you can cut those out. So if we look at our samples, that's what these are. See, these 3 coffee cups have been cut out from the paper. Okay, so the back of that is a bunch of little tiny coffee cup spoons and little tiny coffee beans. I love this one. Look at this splattery mess. I love that. Pecan Pie and Early Espresso are the colors. And then check this out. I'd like a whole pack of paper just with this. Lost Lagoon stripes. So they use that in this card here. Check this card out here. Okay. So there's that paper. Okay, and then there's this delicious swirl. Reminds me of fudge, which I don't eat anymore. It's just way too sweet. You don't even see it around very much anymore. But swirly, beautiful swirly background. And then you've got the art decor. Excuse me, I'm yawning and I'm coughing. Sorry, ladies. It's been a long day. Yeah, this is really sweet. I put that on my card here that I did on Monday, this piece right here. Okay. And then the back of the arm, I showed that to you already. It's the back. And then look at this beautiful swirl. Mocha fudge, maybe. And then look at the coffee beans on this Calypso Coral piece. Beautiful background paper. And then there's one missing. Hang on. The most important, oh no, there's this one. Check this one out with the beans. And then you've got this paper here. And this was used on this card here. These little pieces here. Which reminds me, I have another card that I made at the retreat. Okay, this card here uses the splotchy spillover. And this is a little gift card holder. That's a cute card I should reproduce. And I don't know what this paper is, or if this is the paper strip technique. I'm not sure how they made this. I don't know. It's not a paper that I am aware of. If you guys know if this is a DSP, let me know. But it kind of looks like it's a strippy technique. So it looks like they've used Lost Lagoon and maybe Pool Party and white to create this stripy effect. And there are videos to show you how to do that. So that's kind of cute too. That's a good get well card, wishing you comfort. Okay, and then this one is a lot of fun. This is the tiny little cup, the die that you get in here. This is this little die, and you get 2 of them. 2 of them, so you could quickly cut out a bunch. And oh, this piece here might be for the foam in here. I'm not sure. That looks like what that is. Okay, so you've got this paper too, which is great as a background. But I'm still missing one. Hang on. I cut one up totally. And I still have one. Here it is. This is the piece I'm looking for. Look at that one. Okay, so if you don't want to stamp and color and all that stuff, you can simply take this die and you can cut these out. So I cut out a whole sheet. So what you have to do first is, in order to get this through your machine, you need to cut it like maximum 6 inches on each side. But what I did was I just kind of cut like this. I just kind of wove my way through, and I made 3 strips, and then I could get them through the machine. You only get one of the dies though, so it does take a while, but now I have all of these dies, and I even cut out the edged pieces, okay? Because inside your card, you can always decorate the inside of your card with, here's an edge piece showing me right there. See that edge piece? You can just put it on the inside of your card, on the edge. Isn't that fun? So I cut them all. That's a whole sheet of paper. So fun. So that's a quick and easy card. That's what I did on this card here. Is one of these here. And then I put Wink Stella in the foam. So this is, both of these sets are just so fun. Once you get everything cut out, and you could even stamp, you know, a whole bunch of these cups, color them in, cut them out, get them ready. I kind of like to have supplies on hand, and then I can quickly throw a card together. Okay, so now to make a card tonight, what time is it? It's almost, what time is it? Yeah, it's the top of the hour. So I don't have time for a big card, ladies. I really wanted to do the one with the bottom in it, but I don't have time. This would be quick and easy. But this looks like a slimline card. You know what? Maybe we'll save the card for Thursday night. You can let me know which one you want me to do. If you comment tonight, let me know which of these cards that you want me to do. Those are the zinnias. You can let me know what you want. Do you want all the cups? I'll do that Thursday night. All the mini cups with all the different colors. So you can put in mini cups. If you want me to do the French press card, I could do this card too. You kind of let me know. And if you want to go on the website and look up these stamp sets, you'll see all of the cards listed in there. And then you can let me know which one you want me to make for Thursday night. I'll make whichever one you want me to make. The French press one would be fun. It would be, you know, it would definitely fill the hour because it's got lots. Can't find my other sheet of paper now. What happened to the French press piece? Did that piece not print out? Those are the zinnias. Huh. Maybe my other sheet didn't print out. I don't know what happened to that. Oh, maybe it's here. Oh no, I'm lying. Of course, they're here. This French press one, I could do this one. This would be fun to do. That would take up the whole hour. This one would be a pretty, and then there's this one with the gift card holder. I could do that one. Figure that one out. You make a little pocket, it looks like. And I think we have a gift card pocket die too. And then I could make this one. So you let me know, or this one. Let me know which one you want to make, what you want me to make for Thursday night. I'm happy to make any one of those. I want to make them all, but I can make one of those for Thursday night because it is the top of the hour. I don't want to keep you too long. But I hope you've enjoyed these sweets. Give those a thought. God, you could even approach a local little coffee shop, not Starbucks because they're corporate, but a local little coffee shop and see if they'll sell some of your cards in the store. That would be a great thing to do. Oh my God, all my flowers just fell on the floor. I have a big cleanup tonight, ladies. Anyway, let's go back to me so I can say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope to see you again on Thursday. Wait a minute, tonight's Thursday. Next Thursday. We'll do the coffee cup next Thursday. I can't believe how fast the week has gone. And look at my hair. I'm getting that done tomorrow. You won't see this again. Monday, you won't see this. Look how shiny it is. I'm so white. That's why I'm not ready to go gray, because I'm not gray. I'm really, really, really white. I'd have to wear a reflector on my head so that you can't see it. Anyway, I'm really showing my true self now. Okay. Have a great evening and have a great weekend. And hopefully we'll see you Monday morning. And then let me know which coffee card you want me to make for Thursday night. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.